Operation Digital Pioneer Mission 7, Strategy, Revamp, and Reconditioning. So this is where everything comes together. Now, we've been working together for 21 months. Yeah, since the beginning of Mission 1 to now, to Mission 7, my students and I, the company, and Search Titans have been mentoring, Search Titans has been mentoring the people in the company for 21 months. This has been a long journey. And now we finally get to the point where we've come completely full circle. Where now we know all of the data that we're collecting is correct. All of that's great. We know how to report. We know how to do all these wonderful things. We've learned all the implementation, the optimization. We've learned media buying and planning, and we have earned the right to ask for a bonus from the board of directors, which they will be so happy to provide us with because we've made money. And I'm not talking about Search Titans. I'm talking about the students that take our class. We want them to earn bonuses because that will make the board of directors very happy. There's nothing that makes the board of directors happier than doling out bonuses to everybody who earned it, because that means that they're rich and they're making money from those people. Now, and that's just that's the way it's supposed to work. And that's what Search Titans teaches our students, is how to improve the business exponentially. But now it's time to take a whole new look at the global digital marketing presence of the company. Are we selling in every country that we can? Are we doing that? Are we dominating page 1 of Google for our keywords that are most profitable? Are we getting 100% click-through rate from our keywords on SEO? We will teach you how to establish 100% first page domination where there is no other competitor on page 1 of Google for your best keywords. Not every keyword, but for your primary keywords, the ones that deliver the most profit margin, which we know now because we spent 21 months working on it. Now we're going to talk about dominating page 1 entirely, completely saturating the market only with your products. Next, we have 100% conversion rate optimization, final round of optimization for conversion rates. How do you get 100% of the people that come to your website to either purchase something from you or engage with your brand? And there is a way to do that. There's the one-click button, there's the incentivized newsletter sign up, there's the live chat, there's so many different things that can be done. But now that we have a really good, clear vision of all of the things that are keeping us from keeping consumers from purchasing from us, we can eradicate all of the points that go between us and the sale, between us and the money that's in the bank from our consumers. That's what we're looking for. And that's what we can hopefully achieve. Now, the truth is, we'll never achieve 100% conversion rate. It doesn't exist. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try anyway. And we'll discuss every method that we've ever learned of optimizing the conversion rate for your company. Finally, now we're talking about A/B testing, ads and landing pages, but multivariate testing. And we're talking about that for each country and each language, for each product and service. Now that we've established what works and what doesn't work, it's really time to get detailed, creative, innovative. It's time to reestablish the digital marketing strategy from scratch, using everything that we've learned up until now and really enhancing it with advanced multivariate testing. Then we have 100% product and service call to action. Round 6, final round of the product and services call to action. We need to establish absolute global dominance for each product and each service for your company in order to completely engage with our consumers. Every question that's ever been asked about your product or your industry will be answered in this strategy. And if it's not answered yet, we can prioritize those questions and answers for every product, every service, every topic surrounding your products and services, and really establish a global dominance when it comes to your product and services. Then finally, we move on to KPI targeting beyond success. Now, what does that mean exactly? Now that we know what to expect, our board of directors know that we can establish our KPIs, now we look into the future. We look at the next 10 years, long-term KPIs, key performance indicators. Are we going to make $500 billion in the next 10 years? Well, through digital marketing, that's actually possible. And with KPI targeting, advanced KPI targeting, we'll show you how to establish that over the next 10 years to a certain degree of accuracy. Because you already know what's working. You now have market saturation on a global scale. And that requires a scale of the digital marketing team as well as the budgets. But that's very advanced KPI targeting. Now we can talk about really strategic partnerships with massive corporations on a global scale. We can talk about repackaging your products and services in other languages with labels that are in that language. Very advanced. We talk about projections multiplied by innovation. Because now that your daily habits are properly set up, now I want you to start innovating. I want you to look at the projections that you've already established, and I want you to innovate. I want you to be creative. I want you to come up with wonderful banner ads, with wonderful video concepts, with storyboards, with books on tape, whatever it takes. Really just get creative. Because projections multiplied by innovation equals influence. And what does that mean exactly? You can influence your board of directors to give you more money for budgets. You can influence the global digital marketing publishers to do whatever you say. You can change the very the very landscape of your industry from a digital marketing perspective because you have influence. You have buying power from your projections, and you have innovation where you can use new software, new techniques on publishers that have never even accepted it before. Finally, daily habits multiplied by influence gives you power. And with power, you can demand higher, what's it called again? Higher salaries, more bonuses, and larger campaigns. You can get promotions, and you will become a global digital marketing director. That's right. The final mission is about certifying my students to become global digital marketing directors. They'll have that certification. That doesn't mean that they have the title within their corporation. There could only be one director, but they'll be director of social media, director of SEO, director of SEM. And once you graduate this class, you'll be qualified for any of those positions on a global scale.